Hi guys, welcome back to the Garden Tractor Geek YouTube channel. I did a video on this Case 446 and I wanted to do a follow-up, kind of an overview. So just a little background, I do have history of not necessarily owning, but in the family we've had cases. We had a Case 442, which I just recently found out was kind of a rare bird. And then my little brother currently has a Case 220, 220, yeah. 220. And I actually just recently picked this case up. Now, I've always had a very, very big liking of cases, but they're very quirky tractors. They're definitely unique. As you can see by the rear wheels here, not too many garden tractors were built like that. But I think that's what makes them cool. Not all of these cases were high wheel though. Only a certain few. I do prefer the high wheels just because, again, they're unique. But yeah, so basically I picked this tractor up at a local small engine shop. I've gotten a few tractors there. And I'm not going to say how much I got it for, but I'll just put it this way. The PTO pretty much almost paid for itself. I did not realize what this was at the time. I've very much educated myself on these tractors in the past week. But I have learned that this is a hydraulic PTO to run hydraulic attachments, which is pretty cool. Anyhow, just to get into the tractor here, this has a Onan B43M. That is the non-oil filter version, which I don't know if I really care. I mean, obviously the oil filter is a little better, but then also more to deal with when you go to maintain. To each their own, really, on that. So, let's get into this. The battery, I doubt you can see, but that is 1111. So that battery is 9 years old, almost. Here in 2 months, actually. So the battery definitely could be replaced, but it still turns the tractor over. I mean, you can even see that's twitching when you turn it over. Let's just get into this real quick. That is, I don't even want to know what you want to call that, but so at some point somebody changed this over to a toggle switch setup. It was reverted back to a key switch. The issue is, well, this, as you can see. This wire, which I don't understand why there would be a ground to the solenoid in the first place, was on the battery. Well, that adds another wire I got to take off the battery. So, to my better knowledge, I don't need a ground wire to it because it's grounded to the frame. But I have a show coming up. I don't want the tractor to give me issues. At least I hope not. Yeah, so I just wanted to be safe. I grounded it here. I put a connector and grounded it. Technically would have been that connector. Again, I don't think I need it. I don't see why I would, but I wanted to be safe. I put new spark plugs in, and I actually originally got the incorrect ones. I picked up Autolites because that's all they had, and the auto shop made sure to tell me that they are fairly rare. So they said they don't sell these plugs very often, and that I should probably get a couple of them, which I didn't at the time, but I probably will here soon. Hydraulic reservoir is here. Here is your dashboard. Now, I have learned a couple things about these cases over the years, and I've learned, sorry my cat's beat me up, that you push down because there's a backing plate on here that can wear, that kind of holds this into place from my understanding. So you push it down, and then you can drive the tractor. But if you don't do that, you wear down the backing plate. That's what I've been told. I asked on the case group and got mixed answers, so some people said absolutely you never want to, just push it regularly, and then there's some people like, oh, who does that? So apparently that's a highly argumentative topic, as I found out. Here is your lift. Nice thing about this, it actually locks for down pressure. Not too many machines have that, but it is nice to see that on this. There's your choke. there's your throttle. I did have to do a little custom bungee cord here for the throttle. Wanted to jump down. Now I could have got into this, opened this dash up, which I would have had to take several things out, including probably that oil tank there. I just didn't have the time before this show, so I simply just ran a bungee cord from here to the throttle piece, and what that does is when I'm all the way up here, it doesn't allow it to drop down near as easy. Before it would drop down on its own. Now I gotta push it down, so I do have that going for me. Hopefully that holds up for the show. Again, just trying to make it work for right now. Not the correct seat, but it's a decent seat. It's fairly comfortable. The one thing I wanted to talk about, so as you can see, it says case. It says case. I don't know how well you can see it, but it says case. But on the sides, it says Ingersoll. And at first, I thought, oh boy, I have a mismatched machine. After posting on the case page, I quickly found out. Oh, that's not under here. This. I don't know how well you can see it. How do I? New camera here, guys. I don't know how I get that image to clear, but Ingersoll in case. This was a transition year tractor in 1984. So basically what that means is it's going to have both logos on the tractor, which I think is pretty cool. But with that being said, this is built with all case made parts still, even though it still stayed the same design. All the parts were made by Case, and technically this is still a Case tractor, but Ingersoll did take ownership at this point. So that's kind of cool. Back here we got your toolbox. Neat little toolbox. Got a bunch of stuff back there from the previous owner, I would assume. Looks like we got some fuses, springs, random nuts, bolts, you name it. Not even sure. What's this? Oh. I've never even looked in here, so I don't know how to get that to focus. But, it says fuses. I wonder if this is a new box. I don't know how to open it up. But that's interesting. Very interesting. It looks like this tractor had an issue with going through fuses at one point. Now I noticed this fuse is not connected right now. So I found that to be interesting. Got her full of gas, as you can see. Threw some Marvel mystery oil on there. We're in show prep mode now. Got the hydraulic PTO back here, which, you know, is the bread and butter from what I found out. I didn't even realize what this was when I first got the tractor, which is kind of cool. Overall, this is a really neat machine. I'm excited to get it to its first show, and I really just think it's awesome. And hope you guys enjoy seeing it in future videos. Anyways, please like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and have a good day.